Hey, what's going on, guys? Some kind of hate here, and today I got some Crysis 2 for you guys. This is a new game to me. I just picked up this game actually a few days ago, so I'm still very new to this game. Trying to get through the learning curve and trying to get the whole balance between switching over from other first-person shooters and everything. So please don't critique my gameplay too much. Be nice about it. If you leave any hateful comments like, "Oh, you suck. Why do you play this game? Go back to COD. Go back to Medal of Honor." I'm probably not going to treat your comment as a very nice thing to say. But anyways, guys, I just picked up this game like I said. And a while back when this game first came out, a lot of you guys have been asking me, was I going to cover this game? Was I even going to go out and buy it? My reply was that I probably wasn't going to buy it. But, all it takes is like a couple of my friends and my brother. They went out and picked it up. Next thing you know, I'm pretty much forced into going out and buying this game and trying out for the first time, and definitely can say I didn't regret it. I'm actually having a pretty good time playing this game, and don't get me wrong, there are some times when I get very frustrated with Crysis 2 and I almost just want to give it up, but there's other times too, like for instance good games like this where I put up a good score and I feel like I'm getting better at the game. That makes me want to keep playing it and keep trying to learn to get better overall. And one thing I really notice about this game is that, obviously the armor and the cloak thing have a huge part to do with this game, and when I first started playing it, I was having a hard time trying to get the balance of, moving around the map, using my cloak, putting on the armor whenever I got into a gunfight. All those kind of things that make you what I would think to be a good Crysis 2 player. I'm very new to this game, guys, so, I'm still trying to learn, get the balance between all the stealth and the armor. So there are times where I'll find myself in a gunfight and I'm not even really sure what to do. Like, I'm so concerned about my energy being low that I'll just like fire like crazy, or I'll try to pump the guy, whatever. Get two guys right there, busted baby, in the cloak. Oh, I didn't think I was actually gonna get that guy, but I got him. That was kind of cool. Get my orbital strike, drop this thing. I don't think I get any kills with it. When I do get kills with that thing, I feel so lucky. I'm just like, yeah, awesome. I can't believe I actually got a kill with that. But the gun I'm using in this game here is the Feline. It's one of the submachine guns in this game, and I'm using a silencer on it and maybe the extended mags. I'm not completely sure because I know I just unlocked the extended mags for this gun, and I was running the silencer with extended mags because so far I'm finding that the Feline I'm starting to do the best with in this game. And I also realized that when I'm not using a silencer, I get killed way more often. And you guys are probably thinking like, yeah, that's pretty obvious, guys are gonna creep up on you when you're not using a silencer and just take you out. But what would happen to me is I would always run into like two guys, and no, I don't mean like at the bar or at the club or anything like that. I mean in the video game where I had to kill them. But I would run into like a group of guys and I would manage to take out one of them. But since, I was showing up on the radar, another guy in cloak would just like pop out of nowhere and clean me up, and I'd be like, God damn it. But I started using the silencer a lot, and I'm not really sure in Crysis 2 if it dims down the damage and if it dims down the range, but it seems to be working pretty well, and I'm actually having some good games with it, so I'm trying that out right now. And right here I get the shotgun, and I'm running around because I ran out of ammo with it, with the Feline. And I actually think I get a couple kills with this thing. My brother was using it, and he was mentioning to me that if you don't have host, or at least, host on your team, the shotgun is just like, oh my god, it's hit marker heaven all day long. You can't even get... He told me he played a few games where he used the thing, and he didn't get one hit marker. But the good exception of this gameplay here is that we actually got host. I was pleasantly surprised about that. Because in this game here, one thing I'm really upset about that EA didn't do was give dedicated servers to this game. And I don't really know if it costs more to have dedicated servers or what. But this game is peer-to-peer, so it means, it's just like in Call of Duty, where someone's going to get pick host, and they're most likely overall going to have a better game. If you're even somewhat of a good player, triple kill feed for the win. What's good? I don't even know how I stay alive right there. But back to the topic. This game is peer-to-peer, so when you go into a lobby, you're hoping that either you or your team will get picked host, and I find that whatever team does usually does better and usually wins the game. Not all the time, but most of the time. When I don't have host, I find it to be very frustrating, especially with the way that people can move so fast in this game, and it takes a lot of bullets to kill. Like, I don't want to say this game is like Halo because I don't really have any Halo experience, but I've heard a lot of people say that, you know, in the whole Halo series that it takes a lot to kill somebody. I mean, it's not just like boom 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 3 bullets and you're dead. Like, you're maneuvering around, you're trying to outplay the guy, you know, all these different things, you're throwing grenades and stuff like that. And that's what I found is just like, if you don't have host, you have, you know, a disadvantage at the game. And that's one thing I kind of look down on with EA. I really wish they would have put dedicated servers in this game. I think it would have made the game a better experience overall for all people, because I don't think it should be up to your internet connection to whether or not you have a good game. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't have a good internet connection, like, why should that be your fault? Like, you're all playing the same game for the same reason. You just want to have a good time and you want to get kills and hopefully do good. I'm very I'm very fortunate in the fact that I actually do have a good internet connection, and when I do get picked host, I have good games at everything, or at least most of the time. So it's very fortunate that I can do that. I can play games and hopefully get host in these peer-to-peer type games, but I just don't think it's overall fair to the average gamer that, you know, may not have the best connection, and then they find themselves struggling in a game like Crysis 2 where, you know, connection matters, guys. Like, you have to admit that you've seen games before where you're just like lagging around, or the enemy's lagging around, and you're finding it hard to kill people. That's the only aspect of Crysis 2 right now that I'm finding very frustrating. I'm getting the hang of the whole stealth thing and how to move across the map and save up my energy, not just run around like wasting all my energy, and then when I finally get into a gunfight, I'm just like dead instantly because it doesn't take much effort in that guy's part to kill me because my energy's already drained. But it's definitely a balance that I'm trying to get used to, and I have to admit, I'm definitely having a lot more fun with this game than I ever expected before I went out and picked it up. But this gameplay here is pretty much wrapped up. There's a final kill cam right there for you. I finished this game here 18-4. It's a pretty good game for me. 4-bar connection, baby, makes all the difference. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to just thumbs it up, show your support, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.